Everyone, it's Jessica Edwards in Wilmington, North Carolina. So I've talked a little bit about this before in the past, but it's sort of buzzing around the real estate industry right now. Syndication of MLS feeds, which to the average buyer, seller, person out there maybe sounds like a lot of gibberish, but basically the MLS, which is a multiple listing service, which is what all real estate listings in a certain area, are put into, that the realtors use to search for properties and information and whatever. Those MLSs feed information to sites like Zillow, Trulia, homes.com, realtor.com, whatever. So there's a big push out there and an issue with some of the data being so incorrect. And once it sort of trickles down, a lot of times the information can be inaccurate and wrong. And I've talked about this before, like on certain sites like Zillow, for instance, sometimes the estimates and things like that can be completely off from what the actual value of the property is. And it's great that the internet's out there and we're able to access so much information, but you've got to be able to sift through it and understand what's accurate and what's not accurate. And oftentimes you need, a real estate professional to help you sort of sift through that information. So my thing, there's a big push out there of realtors or people, I shouldn't say realtors, I should probably say real estate agents, and realtors, I guess, just in general. Some certain MLSs have stopped syndicating or stopped feeding to these sites, and people think that's a really great thing because, they can sort of control the data. And I see both sides of it, but I think that the reason I bring this up is just because it's really important. I think it's great that the internet is such a wonderful tool that we're able to gather so much information from real estate wise and tax records and just histories of things. But I think it's just really important, just like everything else. And again, I've talked about this before. You've got to know, that there's only so much you can take of that information without having somebody that can definitely back up that information or tell you, yes, that's accurate, or no, that's not accurate. Or whatever. So I think it's just really important, if you are a buyer or a seller and you're out there looking on those sites, they are great tools. They are, I think, wonderful to find information, but you need to make sure that you're not taking whatever information you're finding online and running with it without sort of back checking it with somebody that definitely can confirm via the MLS or whatever, like a realtor in your area or a trusted real estate professional, if you will, that can confirm whatever data it is. So basically, don't take an estimate of the value of your property on some website out there and run with it and believe that that's the actual value of your property. Don't find something for sale online and assume that it's still for sale or that it's available or that's the actual price that it's listed for. All the information's correct as far as bedrooms, bathrooms, space, all that. Because as great as the information is, it does sometimes get mixed up or incorrect or whatever. So just make sure you're double checking some of that stuff before you're just sort of running with it and believing that it's always completely accurate. So anyways, these are my thoughts. If you have any questions or comments or you disagree, please feel free to email me at jessicaedwards@seacoastrealty.com. And of course, you can always check us out at thecarolinasfinest.com. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you have a wonderful day.